how to go ahead and look after your supercar. Because I've gotten a Mercedes G-Wagon, and in Australia, it's pretty hot. The sun is constantly just beating down on the car, and what's the best way to protect your car? Because you've put in a lot of money into this car, you don't use it too much, so it just sits there in the driveway. If you have a garage, then you're lucky, but if you don't, and it's just sort of in your driveway, how to go ahead and look after your car? So why is this important? Cars are not designed to be heat proof, and it's just not the exterior, but the interior that's also affected. But even the engine and battery can suffer due to rising heat levels while Mr. Sun becomes hyperactive. So what's the consequence? Prolonged exposure to UV rays can oxidize the exterior coating of your car or even cause the color to change or fade. It can also cause the exterior coating to become brittle and change its shape. Now, here's some tips that you guys can go ahead and do. Now, my biggest tip after doing all this research, a lot of these research just went into the bin because the easiest solution is just to buy a good car cover. Now, for example, the Mercedes G-Wagon, was pretty hard to find a car cover for it. So what I went ahead and did, I went to AliExpress, search G-Wagon car cover, Mercedes G-Wagon car cover, and there's one or two that was custom built for my car. So that's a solution. If you can't find a car cover that exists for the size of your car, go on AliExpress and you should be able to find one easily. Worst case scenario, just buy an XXXL, like the biggest car cover there is, and it will fit your car. It might be a bit too baggy, things might not line up, but that's okay. At least you got that like aluminium reflective cover on your car, and that will keep your car cool. Like I've been in so many situations where it's a hot day. Usually when you go in the car, it's going to be so hot. Everything's going to be, the steering wheel is going to be hot. It's just good. You're going to have to open the doors and let the aircon run for 5 minutes just to cool it down so that you can actually go into the car. But with the car cover, it's completely cool. It's pretty crazy.